Do you know, some days I wonder what life is going to do to me next. I have been into work this morning, lots to do at work, and I've come home and I had a grand plan. We have got the 3-rail layout, we've got the Super 4 layout. The baseboards are the same dimensions, overall dimensions. And what I was going to do was I was going to make a carrying and storage frame for them. And I was sort of scratching my... Oh, we've also got the travelling post office demonstration line. I wanted some little brackets and things, and I wanted some odd bits of switchgear and stuff. And I went for a stroll up the road to a shop that normally is able to just say, yep, on that shelf there, governor. And anyway, they said, yeah, no, we haven't got any at the moment. But I walked into the lady from Highcliffe Antiques and she said, oh, I'm glad I've seen you, she said. I've got something to give you. Now, I do like the word give. When a shopkeeper says they're going to give you something, you shouldn't really argue, should you? And so I'm going to have to sort of shelve this little job for now, and I'm going to go for a little drive back to the shop because I need my car to pick something up from the antique shop that I am being given. I know why she's giving it to me. It's because commercially it just isn't worth her hanging on to. But she put it to one side because she thought I would do something with it. So I'm going to drink a cup of tea. I know that's a shock and a surprise to you. Then I'm going to shunt all of these bits around a bit so that I can actually get in when I get back from the antique shop. And then I will show you what a wonderful thing I'm being given. Well, I've come out on this bright sunny afternoon. As I say, I've come to pick up something that I am being given. Free, gratis, and for nothing. Do you think it's that? That's a bit better than a Crosley, isn't it? Funny sort of writing on the back, Maserati. I wonder what that is. Do you think that's what I'm being given? I don't know. I'm going to go and see the lady that's giving me a gift and see if it's the keys for that car or not. But I think it's only fair and reasonable, as this lady is doing me a great favour and giving me a Maserati, or is it that Bentley she's giving me? I think it's only fair that I tell you where it is. I'm in the Lee Road, Leigh-on-Sea. That's a good landmark. If you're trying to find the place, a big tower with a clock on it is a very good landmark. That's actually the Roman Catholic Church. Very nice church to go in and look at the inside, but that's not what I'm doing today. So that's the landmark that you're looking for, but you're not going to go in there. You're going to go to Highcliffe Drive opposite, and if the shop is open there will be a sign there that says Antiques Open. She normally only opens sort of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in this time of year, but that's where I'm going. And here is what I have brought home. Not a Maserati or a Bentley. I guess that was probably always understood, but quite an interesting thing nonetheless. I'm going to whip it out and stand it in the sun and we can have a proper look at it. Now, I've not yet had a chance to really examine this, but it was a freebie. There's a good collection of reasons it's a freebie. Commercially, it is not worth taking away. It's got a few problems. It needs some timber repair. It's not one of the famous makes necessarily, but I'll look that up and see. It doesn't work. Well, as you know, that's never scared me off. And perhaps more seriously, as a collector's piece, it's got woodworm. That's a worry. That's going to need treating, and treating fairly urgently, because otherwise the woodworm will not only destroy this piece, but of course infest any other furniture that they feel like munching. So there it is, a free gift. I am very, very grateful. It's a lovely thing. As I say, commercially, the sensible thing for the lady in the shop to do was to give it to someone who's going to do things with it without charging her lots of money. All seems to sort of do things, but yeah, there we are. Well, we sort of know what these things look like. This one apparently is Swiss made. It's not something that I know about, this one. But what I do know is when we look inside the guts of this box, it's wormy everywhere. And yeah, I think the cabinet is going to go to meet its maker. But the guts will be kept against the day that I need a motor.